Fashion is always in flux, but 2015 has seen the changes come on at lightning speed, with Gucci overtaking Prada as the purveyor of nerd chic, Donna Karan stepping down from her namesake brand after 30 years, and the modeling world embracing a new breed of social media savvy supermodel. WSJ fashion columnist Christina Binkley joins us now to discuss a few of the top fashion moments of 2015. Hi, Christina. It's great to have you in studio.
I love being here.
Now, we know you have a whole list, a top 10 that we can read about online or in the paper. We're just going to go through a few of them here. Let's start with the 70s revival.
It's Woodstock all over again. There were moments at Paris Fashion Week twice this year where I really thought I was at a Woodstock party.
I love that you said in your piece that the 70s are bigger now than they were in the 70s.
I truly think that that's true. It was a subset of people dressing in all the sort of vests and flowy garments back then, right? Now it's absolutely at the center of fashion.
So do we all need some fringe and suede in our wardrobes now?
I don't know about you. I am dying to have a fringed suede jacket, and that would not have been true a few years ago. It's just sort of, it's like an earworm.
As soon as I start seeing it at the office, I'm right on top of that. Now let's talk about another trend that I love, the designer sneaker trend. But not only has it exploded, the price point has exploded as well.
I know, and it's a little intense. $2,000 sneakers may be over the top for a lot of people. You can get the same, not the same versions, but you can get the look for a lot less. It's the perfect fashion for absolutely everybody. I'm wearing it today myself. I don't know if you guys can see my shoes, but I think that this is the best thing to happen to women's fashion ever.
They look fantastic. They're gorgeous. I mean, I love that they can be high-low, the whole
totally
run the gamut. Now, another trend that I love, and I'm jumping on it. I do not yet have one, but I am going to rush out and buy a pleated skirt. I think they're so lovely.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
That's, again, it's like the librarian look, but it's so chic. It's really awesome.
And you say we should get one in an unusual fabric.
I don't think you want to look like a Catholic schoolgirl. Right. I mean, that's a little bit too much, but you can get them. You can get them in leather. You can get them in lame. You go wild, get it, do it in a print.
Who's doing them? Is everyone doing them?
Almost everyone. Yeah. One tip I have, though, because pleated skirts, depending on your body, don't always work for everybody. Get the kind where the pleats are actually sewn down until you get to about the hip level, and then they don't add any extra width.
So they don't start.
You don't have to worry about that.
They don't start right at the waist.
Right.
Are they knee length? Are they above the knee?
This is really the librarian look. Okay. So you can do above the knee, but the chic is at the knee or slightly below.
Love it. I'm all over that. Now, this next trend is one that I'm just happy to observe. I do not need to participate in the nude dress trend. I like watching.
Always wise, Tanya.
It looks great on Beyonce, but
you know what I say to this one? This is a totally custom look because the precise placement of the lace and the sequins is extremely important. It's not for ready to wear.
And I'm not sure you can even sit down in that dress. Can you? Is it just for the red carpet?
You know, really, I was some of the dresses at the Met Ball. I was looking at those. I was thinking, how are they going to spend the night in those? People are going to be peering around the little corners.
But look, I mean, you know, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, they all look pretty great in them. I mean, you have to admit, they probably took 3 hours getting into them, but
and they're hopefully glued in place.
They're glued in place. They look beautiful. I mean, I totally get it. And then also, this is sort of the end of the catwalk, I guess, as we know it.
You know, I think particularly in New York, which is a much more experimental market, I really think we're going to see some major changes coming. I feel like this was the last year when we just assumed that every designer would have a catwalk and that we would see the clothes that are going to be in stores 6 months from now. Some designers are experimenting, like Rebecca Minkoff is going to show clothes in season. So if we're sitting at the shows in February, we're going to see clothes that are actually in stores in February.
Which makes sense.
It's an earthquake, but
I know,
it does make sense.
It does. Well, Christina, again, we can read all of your top 10 picks online or in the paper. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Always a pleasure.